You're watching the Weiss channel. Today we are doing trigonometry word problems. Don't be scared. Okay, check it out. First one, Avery leans a 24-foot ladder against a wall. All right, so we draw a 24-foot ladder against a wall so that it forms an angle of 80 degrees. There's my angle of 80 degrees. Okay. How high up the wall does the ladder reach? That's where my x comes in. Okay. So now, 80 degrees from the angle, this is opposite. X is opposite and 24 is hypotenuse. What do we use for opposite and hypotenuse? You use sine, right? So we're going to say sine 80 equals x over 24, right? Cross multiply. 24 times sine 80 equals 23.6 if you use your handy dandy calculator. Easy. The angle of elevation to a nearby tree from a point on the ground is measured to be 54 degrees. Okay, here's a tree. Here's a point on the ground. There's a 54-degree angle. How tall is the tree if the point on the ground is 89 feet from the tree? Here's 89 feet from the tree. How tall is the tree? All right. So what do we have? From the angle, opposite over adjacent. That's tan. Okay. Tan 54 equals x over 89. X equals 89 times tan 54, 122.5. Marquise wants to use a sheet of fiberboard 36 inches long to create a skateboard ramp with a 30-degree angle. Okay, here is your skateboard ramp, 36 inches long. Creates a 30-degree angle. How high will a ramp rise from the ground at its highest end? Okay. Here's how high it rises. All right. This is opposite. This is hypotenuse. We're going to use sine. Sine 30 equals x over 36, right? X equals 36 times sine 30, or 18. Easy. A boat is heading toward a lighthouse whose beacon light is 113 feet above the water. Okay, here's a bad picture of a lighthouse. 113 feet. Right. The boat's crew measures the angle of elevation to the beacon, 15 degrees. There's 15 degrees angle of elevation. What is the ship's horizontal distance from the lighthouse and the shore, meaning here? What's this x? All right, from the 15 degrees, this is opposite, that is adjacent. We're going to use tan, okay. Tan 15 equals 113 over x. So tan 15x equals 113. We're going to divide by tan 15. 113 divided by tan 13 is 421.7. Easy. From a hot air balloon. I can't draw a hot air balloon, but there you go. There's my hot air balloon. All right. From a hot air balloon, Brody measures a 39-degree angle of depression. Angle of depression, that's an angle going downward like that. Okay. So be careful too, because it's actually, this is the angle, not here. Okay, it's up here. All right. Angle of depression to a landmark that's 532 feet away. So this is 532 feet. Here's my landmark. Okay? Measuring horizontally. What's the balloon's vertical distance above the ground, right? How high is that distance above ground? Okay? So here's opposite, this is adjacent, we're going to use tan. So tan 39 equals x over 532, right? X equals 532 times tan 39, you get 430.8. Colton is flying a kite, holding his hands a distance of 3 feet above the ground and letting all the kite's string play out. He measures the angle of elevation from his hand to the kite to be 32 degrees. If the string from the kite to his hand is 90 feet long, how many feet is the kite above ground? Okay. He's holding his hands 3 feet above ground. Okay? Letting all the kite string play out, it's 90 feet, okay? And it's a 32-degree angle, all right? So 90 feet string, 32-degree angle, all right? We want to find this distance here, okay? So we're going to do from this angle, opposite over hypotenuse, we're going to use sine, okay? So sine 32 equals x over 90. So x equals 90 times sine 32. You get 47.7. But don't forget that his hands are 3 feet above ground, so we have to add an additional 3 feet to the 47.7, giving us 50.7 for our answer. You've been watching the Weiss channel.